Klein.
Gentleman from Florida is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to support H.Res. 867, a resolution that calls on the Secretary of State and the President to unequivocally oppose further consideration of the Goldstone Report in international arenas. This resolution sends a clear message to the international community. The Goldstone Report does nothing to advance peace and security in the Middle East. Rather, it serves to reinforce the deep mistrust that pervades the region and excuses the actions of terrorist groups and their state sponsors. The Goldstone Report ignores the facts. The terrorist threats surrounding Israel's defensive operations in Gaza required a decisive response, and any sovereign nation would have and should have done what Israel did. In fact, Richard Goldstone himself said, quote, "If this was a court of law, there would have been nothing proven," close quote. The Goldstone Report disregards what it means to fight against terrorists who use human shields and have no regard for human life. The findings and conclusion of the report have ominous consequences for the United States and other countries who seek to prevent terrorist threats from taking root around the world. We cannot allow the Goldstone Report to set a precedent. The stakes are too high. This report was not guided by a commitment to human rights, but rather motivated by a bias against Israel. Now is the time for the United Nations to immediately turn its attention to the very real human rights violators around the world. Human rights victims are pleading for the world's attention. I would urge UN member states to devote time and thoughts to the realities of human rights around the world, not Israel. Israel, with strong democratic and judicial institutions, can make any necessary determinations about how to move forward from here, and it is doing so. I would like to thank Chairman Berman and Ranking Member Ross-Lehtinen for their leadership in authoring this resolution and bringing it to the floor.